How does beer make its way onto the ballot in an election? You heard that right. In Austria's national elections this week, one of the most unconventional political parties, die Bierpartei, or the Beer Party, is doing just that. What's particularly intriguing is that they've consistently pulled above the 4% threshold for weeks, positioning themselves for a potential entry into the Austrian parliament. This comes at a time when Austria's far right is also gaining momentum, making the Beer Party's success even more remarkable in the country's shifting political landscape. So what's the deal with the Beer Party? It was founded in 2015 by Dominik Vlasny, better known by his stage name Marco Pogo, a punk rock musician and frontman of the band Turbo Beer. Fun fact, Turbo Beer even has its own beer brand, and it's said to be quite good according to some of the EUMS team members. What started as a joke has grown into a real political movement, catching the attention of voters frustrated with traditional parties. Over time, the party has gained surprising traction, especially in Vienna. Pogo is far from your typical politician. With his roots in music and satire, he brings a fresh and unconventional approach to politics. But don't let the humor fool you. Pogo is serious about making a difference. He's managed to connect with younger voters and those disillusioned with mainstream politics. His charisma, social media savvy, and unique background have made him a standout figure in Austrian politics, even if his approach is unconventional. So what does the Beer Party stand for? In true Beer Party fashion, their platform, also referred to as menu, includes serious ideas and advocates for the depoliticization of politics. Here are some of their key points. First up, beer accessibility. They want to make beer more accessible and affordable. This includes reducing taxes on beer and even proposing beer fountains in public areas. While it sounds playful, it's also a critique of how governments handle taxes and public resources. Next is work-life balance. The Beer Party pushes for better work-life balance, advocating for a 4-day work week. They argue that a shorter work week would lead to a happier and more productive society, tapping into a global trend that's gaining momentum. Next, they propose a Ministry of the Future. Inspired by its name, the party proposes creating a non-partisan Ministry of the Future. This ministry would focus on long-term planning and addressing future challenges for Austria, ensuring the country is prepared for what lies ahead. Then there's electoral reform. The party also calls for reforms to Austria's electoral system. They want to lower the electoral threshold and reduce the influence of money and bureaucracy to give smaller parties a better chance at competing in elections. The Beer Party is also pro-Europe and opposes right-wing populism. And what they do rather cleverly is to focus on satire and beer in their messaging. This strategy may help them appeal to a wide range of voters, crossing ideological lines with their mix of humor and serious policy ideas. Though the Beer Party began as a joke, they've been participating in elections since their founding. However, it wasn't until the 2022 presidential elections that the party gained national attention. Dominik Vlasny, the party's founder, ran for federal president and placed a respectable third against the incumbent, Alexander van der Bellen, a very surprising result. Now they're running again in Austria's legislative elections this Sunday. If they secure 4% or more of the vote, as polls suggest, the Beer Party could enter parliament, an impressive milestone for a party that started out as a light-hearted protest. Their mix of humor and real policy proposals has resonated with voters, turning them into a serious contender. But what do you think of the Beer Party? Do you think beer and satire can get into the Austrian parliament? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for our contributors who make us aware of such parties. Also, make sure to subscribe to get your full breakdown of the Austrian elections this Sunday. And if you want to know more about the German elections in Brandenburg last week, check out this video here. Or, if you want to learn more about the European Parliament, then check out this video here. And if you want to support us further, please consider signing up to Patreon. Until next time.